What is up, guys? This is Mark the Mike, and this is another the Wrestling Babble podcast by Recycling Inc. I'm Mark the Mike. I'm joined by Lou Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And today's show, we got a lot of wrestling. We always have a lot of wrestling. It's always a lot of wrestling nowadays, seeing that it might be like 5 days a week of wrestling.
I see. So it's a lot of people shifting and changing their days. Okay.
Yeah. So I know NXT. I don't think NXT is permanent for Tuesday, but I know after WrestleMania, is going to be on that Tuesday. But they never said anything about it being permanently on Tuesday.
Okay.
So that's one thing. But yeah, there's a lot of wrestling. A lot. If you don't yeah.
I don't say, but TNA, Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
Is moving to Thursday.
Yes, they're moving to Thursday. Which kind of interrupts. No, it doesn't really interrupt my NXT UK because that kind of is an early show.
Okay, understood.
So when NXT UK like airs, it's like at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's because it's UK time and shit. No, Thursday's at 4. That's what time it is.
But is it convenient to actually watch it as a fan?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
And it's been incredible as well. I'm a little sad that some of the other champions are not defending their belts. Well, we don't know they're not defending the belts at the takeover, but I would have liked to see like Kaylee Ray come and fight somebody.
True. It's been a while since she came over, right?
Yeah. So I was like, how about the tag teams? Why don't we get the Breezangle versus the new tag team?
Oh yes, was it Pretty Deadly?
Yeah.
Or somebody else. Okay.
We could do that.
All right.
That'd be good. I see. I just booked 2 matches for that.
Damn. Make it happen.
But yeah. So we have our Fastlane review, and then we will go into the week of wrestling, our podcast we listen to, and then today we'll go back into doing something that Minion Opinion brought up to us: the gripes. And some gripes we're having with the shows and stuff like that. We'll do that towards the end of the show and things that they could be better with.
Okay, let's go. So
shout outs to Minion for that, and we'll do that in the end. So let's go start with Fastlane. Fastlane was last Sunday. Solid pay-per-view.
Let me ask you a question, Mark.
Yeah.
Before we get started, is Fastlane a pay-per-view that happens every year, or is it annually?
For the last couple of years, yes. The last 5 years, I guess.
All right.
So it's been there. I'm trying to get the results for Fastlane. It's not showing me yet. Anyway, yeah, we got Fastlane coming in. The kickoff match was for the United States Championship. You had Matt Riddle versus Mustafa Ali. I heard many great things about this match. This is one match I am sadly I did not get to watch. And I was telling Minion I was supposed to watch it last night, and I could just completely forgot. I was like, my mind was everywhere. So, but I heard amazing things about this match. I know he gave it like a 4.75, so I'm excited to go back and watch that match. So I don't have much of a review for that match, but all I know it was a good match. What you got?
I do know, from what I saw, that it was a good showcase for both of the guys. They obviously, I don't know how many times they wrestled each other, but it seems like they know each other pretty well. Just from how they do certain things off of each other.
I think that was their first or second meeting.
So if that's the case, they mesh pretty well already.
Yeah.
That might just be Matt Riddle though, because that's kind of one of his underrated strengths. Is that he works well with a lot of people. Yeah.
He's a very adaptable guy.
Yeah.
He adapts his style to fit what he needs in the match. So I give him credit for that. I'm
just a little mad about how the ending played out, because it was just at that point it just seems predictable. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
I kind of just feel like if they did one more big thing, it probably would have been a nice send-off. Listen, I'm just saying this because I'm a fan of the people in Retribution.
Yeah.
Not of it as a whole. But you know what? If it's over, right? Good for them.
Yeah.
They can move on.
And hopefully they actually get use.
Yes.
Because that's been a big issue with WWE, and that's probably be something we talk about later on. Is the fact that
new tag team. If anything, new tag team.
Yeah, new tag team. You have a new tag team and a manager.
New tag team manager
And a women's division.
I was about to say somebody that could be really good in the women's division. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
A lot of good things.
Yeah. So hopefully they do something better with that. But yeah. So where you give that match?
I'd give it a 4.5.
Nice. Okay.
Definitely better than their last match, and it's worthy of a championship match. So there you go. I wish, we always wish the boy Mustafa Ali would win something. Yeah. But it's okay.
I felt like I think he should have took the title. I was like, again, I feel like Mustafa Ali kind of builds himself so much better on his like Instagram and things like that. That the times that WWE don't give him, he makes time for himself to build himself, and I think he does an amazing job at that. And I wish they really like share that on TV instead of having him just do it on his social media.
True, but seeing that he didn't win, kind of looks like they still don't care.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. But yeah, I see him maybe getting that title eventually.
Good stuff. Hopefully in the future, right?
Yeah, hopefully he's in WrestleMania. All right.
He's got like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
3 weeks.
You got 2 weeks to start a fight with somebody.
Yeah. Get to it.
And also the WrestleMania card is building up kind of good so far. I'm actually digging the card a little bit.
I'm trying to see if I could get straight. We have Drew versus Bobby. We'll get into it on the Weekend Wrestling of what happened on Friday. So we have that one is changed. We have Sasha and Bianca still, right?
Yeah, main eventing at night one.
Okay, cool. What else do we have confirmed?
Seth Cesaro.
Oh, that's confirmed. Okay,
that's confirmed. Biggie and Apollo Crews.
Yes, that's another one.
Which I wanted something big for the IC title, so I kind of wanted the ladder match, but I'm fine with this. Like again, but they need a better match because I was very disappointed with this match that they had here.
Yeah, Fastlane. True.
So I want a better match. Then you have Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. That's gonna be a match.
That's also because of Friday.
Yeah. Yes. And it looks like it's gonna be Rey Mysterio and Dominic versus the old dogs, the dirty dogs.
You called them old dogs. Damn.
Well,
all right.
Bobby Roode is kind of old.
I mean, just because Dolph Ziggler found the fountain of youth doesn't mean he's not old either. No.
Yeah, I know, but Bobby is older.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, this we'll go into that when we get into the WrestleMania booking of pretty much the card and stuff like that so far. Our first match is Women's Tag Team Championship. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler versus Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks.
Yes, sir. I don't think this went very good.
It was
an okay match, like at best okay.
Yeah.
But kind of just what was going on around and in the story parts were kind of like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the specific thing that, again, Mark, they got to stop insulting our intelligence with this stuff. They result to wrestler trick number 4 in the handbook of, oh, you fell on me. I can't believe you weren't pushed, even though I've probably pushed somebody myself.
Yeah.
There's just too many tropes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I felt I did not like this match. I think it was kind of boring. There was nothing really exciting into it. I think the most exciting thing we got off of the Sasha Bianca Belair now is that slap that curved around the world on Friday. But like this match, it could have been better. I feel like the talent in it could have showcased a bit more. But yeah, the story tropes of what they were doing in it was kind of boring. It was like, we see this, we know what's gonna happen, and when you make a match predictable, you lose my attention sometimes.
Yeah, that's That's the long and short of it. It was just
Yeah.
like, oh, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense then. It doesn't make sense now. If you're a grown adult that works in the wrestling business, you know people push people. Stop it.
Yeah.
It's silly. It's just silly.
I give it a 2.
I give it 2.5. It wasn't terrible.
Next match, Intercontinental Championship match, Biggie versus Apollo Crews. I wanted something more out this match.
I liked it up until the end. I'll be that simple about it. Like until that, whatever they wanted to do, it didn't land with me. So I didn't understand that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I liked the way it started. You know what? I think I liked the match all the way into the end. I think the end was dumb and just came out of nowhere. If you're gonna have Biggie win, just have him win clean. If you wanted Apollo to still have a chance down the road, then you do a way that Apollo loses by DQ or loses by DQ or something like that, you know. But you can't, like, that pin was just ugly.
Not only that, it's just when they do things like that with certain characters, it's just like but you're just applying something you've done to somebody else to now to Big E.
Yeah.
So that's them trying to make this funky pin thing. I'm just like, come on, man, y'all gotta do something else.
But for the most part, for the positive part of this match, like Biggie fucking attacking right away, spearing him through the fucking rope and shit like that, I liked how this match started. I liked the building of this match. They were working each other. They were doing good against each other until the shenanigans towards the end. I think that's what messed the match up. So I'm gonna give this one a 3.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It could have been way better.
I feel like between the two talents, I think it would have been way, way better. Mm-hmm. And I wanted something more bigger to showcase Biggie IC champion because I love Biggie. So
I feel like they're afraid to go all the way with Biggie and just let him destroy somebody because what they showed us with him and Sheamus when they fought. Remember, like that was a thing. Those two guys beat the hell out of each other.
100%.
And that opened a lot of people's eyes to Big E's range, right? Yeah. As a performer.
Yeah.
Now, I get that he's shown us that he could be mad as hell with Apollo, but like they could have just let him beat the hell out of that man.
No, 100%.
And it'd have been like, damn. And it's like, well, who's gonna stop him now? You know what I mean? Like they need to pull the trigger on Biggie like that. That's what I feel.
Yeah, I feel like that too. Like I feel like I feel like you have such a big potential with Big E that you could really build this IC title run to be probably like a Hall of Fame style run if you really do it right. And that he's the talent that you could easily do it. He's been picking it up on the promos. He's been picking it up as a character itself. Like he's more of a believable character. He's still silly, but he has that edge, and he's showing that edge a bit more than he has been in a while. I feel like honestly, if you build him correctly, honestly, I feel like he should not lose at WrestleMania. I feel like he should stay with the championship all the way to SummerSlam. I feel like, this is a way that you can make Roman Reigns versus Big E at SummerSlam title for title.
True.
This is something I will build into it because Big E had that shit with Paul Heyman already. He did have those issues with them. He has issues with Jey Uso, but he hasn't got that issues yet. But they're there. They're slightly there. They're throwing like breadcrumbs to lead to that. But but it starts with getting believable wins, getting strong wins. Even if the match is extremely competitive, get him that good, strong win. And this is what Biggie needs. And I think Apollo's, the way that you won, it was kind of cheap. And I feel like that was what hurt this match.
Yeah, definitely. It just very much seemed out of character. So I'd like to see that not happen like that again. Yeah,
me too. I when like WrestleMania, if it ends like that, I'll be pissed. I'll be like, nah.
Yeah.
We want Biggie. We want the big ending. We want him to whoop his ass. And I feel like Biggie should be a bit more dominant for his size. That he's not.
But I credit the match because the thing that we did get to see some of is that aggression? Is that what does it look like when Biggie's just dominating somebody like in the present day?
Yeah.
We got some of that, but I feel like my main issue is like y'all just could have let him win.
Yeah, 100%.
He it's okay to build the character of both guys. I get it. And that's kind of like that 50-50, I don't want to be like an old man. 50-50 booking.
No, 100%.
What's up with that? But not everybody has to look good all the time.
No. And honestly, for anything, you could just have Apollo make the first mistake. And that's what causes them to lose. You didn't have to do it like that. There's ways you could have done it and still have Apollo part of the storyline, because he's just gonna be stubborn and not fucking know when to give up and go back for the title. So it is what it is. I felt like this was a big waste of time. I'm sorry, but Braun Strowman versus Elias.
I don't know if it's because Shane is hurt in story or Shane is hurt in real life, but this was look. If the match wasn't gonna happen, it just shouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
they shouldn't have gave me something I didn't care about anyway.
Why the choo-choo train noise?
Oh, that was on Monday, but I agree. Yes, why?
Yeah, why? I don't know. Lil Internet could. He's too big to be Lil Internet could.
No. Now, see, this is a perfect opportunity. If WWE wanted to do this thing that they're doing better, they already have the means. If they want to make the train noise when Strowman comes out, you could just have Shane in the truck.
Yeah.
Being a dick. Like, they have the means to make Shane being an asshole to Braun be believable, but for some reason they don't know how to put it together in 2021.
Watch Shane put like a picture. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
I mean, no. I was laughing at what you said, but I was thinking about maybe Shane putting out a meme or something on Braun Strowman's head on Thomas the Truck on Monday.
Exactly. Thomas the Train. Yeah, exactly.
But see, that would be too easy, and I feel like they don't want to. They want to pretend, it can't go too easy, when damn well that's what they're accustomed to, taking the lowest hanging fruit.
Sometimes easy is better.
Yeah, especially when the story is already dumb.
Yeah, exactly. You already did the slime shit already. Like, you're beyond dumb right now.
Yeah.
You passed that. You passed that point already. Of no.
I give the match a 0 though. Why? I give it a question mark.
I give it just like the just like the the Obama shit. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Seth Rollins, Justin Nakamura. I thought this match was great. I really enjoyed this match. I felt like my only issue, and this happens on Friday, is the fact that he lost twice. I was like, you could have gave Nakamura one of these matches if you're doing the 50-50 booking. Like, why can't the ones that get the wins? And I feel like this is a way that you could have easily enter Cesaro to interfere and it caused Seth the match, which gives it a bit more heavy and more angrier and shit like that. So if you would have didn't do that in Fastlane, you could have did that on SmackDown. I felt like one of the two Nakamura should have won. But other than that, the match was great.
This was a damn good match.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's been a while since we had Seth in a nice high profile spot.
Yeah.
Don't forget about your boy.
Exactly.
That's all I gotta say. Not him and Nakamura, two of the best. But right now, Seth Rollins is doing his character joint.
Yeah.
So he's building. Okay, the Seth Rollins drip is building.
He should wrestle in the suit.
If somebody can make it for him, please.
I feel like he should wrestle in the suit. It's just more douchey.
Yeah. How comfortable did you feel watching Baron Corbin wrestle in a dress shirt? Mm-mm.
I know, but there's ways he could do it. Like, he could just have the dress pants on.
That's what I'm saying. He could have the stretchy pants.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. I give this match a 4.
I give it a 4.
Fun match. Really good back and forth. Nakamura shined. But again, I feel like, if you didn't give him the match this week, on that Sunday, you could have gave him the match Friday. I feel like one of those matches that Nakamura should have won. Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus in a no-holds-barred match.
Because I didn't get the entire experience of the last match, this was my favorite match.
This match was extreme. This match again, 100% was extremely good and things like that. I feel like my only gripe with it is the fact that you gave this match a week ago or 2 weeks ago, when you could have easily just kept the building of this match until this match happened.
That's true.
I did not need to see the match 2 weeks ago. This should have just been it, and that's it.
100%.
Other than that,
we were saying that.
Yeah.
We were like, they're making them fight each other too much.
Yeah.
That was the third or fourth fight.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, that's kind of killing the hype. Like, I get you want to build something, but you can't just show it to us every week.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Exactly. So that kind of like, I want to see this match. I want to be like invested in this match, but I did see this way too many times already. Other than that, like beyond that, me feeling that, it was a hell of a match. It was a hell of a fight. Sheamus is on another level. McIntyre has been kicking ass as well. So these guys, boy, they were fucking good. I give this match a 4.75. Like it was extremely fun to watch. It's just like I wish they didn't have it like 2 weeks ago.
True. I'm giving. I my boy didn't win, so
yeah.
I wanted Sheamus to win.
Okay.
Always want Sheamus to win.
Go Sheamus. Now he looks like he's fighting for the U.S. title.
I'm just mad. He already went back to his old haircut.
Yeah.
How dare you? He still has They still have the graphics of him with the slick back, the slick down hair. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Why?
The next thing was Randy Orton versus Alexa Bliss, and this pretty much brought back the Fiend, all Burt and Ash, and I dug it.
He looked nasty.
Yeah. He looked like he left him way too long in the microwave.
Yeah, actually, he does look like an action figure.
Yeah.
A melted action figure.
He does. It reminded me of Jason. I think it was Jason 7. Friday 13th.
Okay.
7.
Mm-hmm.
It reminded me. That's when he came back and he was like all skull and shit like that. And I think that's where someone actually did a meme of them two together. So, it reminded me of that.
Right.
I dug the whole thing. Again, when you go 100%, go 100%, and I'll be interested in doing it and going with it. They are going to fight at WrestleMania. We'll see where this goes. I hope we get the old Bray Wyatt, like the Firefighter Funhouse, back, because I missed that. I think that was one of the funniest things I have watched in WWE, especially when Sister Abigail started cursing in the house. So I want to see that again. I miss those. I really do miss those. So hopefully we get those back after this match at WrestleMania.
I'm very interested to see where his character goes. So
Me too.
But I thought the whole thing was good.
Yeah.
I liked where they went with it. I like the she-devil with her powers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, again, simpler. It was simple. It was done. I think the only thing that was a little too long was, like, at the end, they were just sitting there with the camera on them for, like
yeah,
you understand what's happening, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I do want to point out the one thing I did love that I saw that popped up. For some reason, I didn't look for this, but Google saw fit to send me an article about Randy Orton's wife being like, I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah.
Man, Randy Orton is a lucky ass man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I was like, like everyone made it such a thing, and I was like, you know what? The only reason why she did that was for the shot.
Yeah. But also, like, I like that his wife got involved and
Yeah.
played it up. Like, she's not stupid.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. But
funny.
Yeah, Alexa wins. She beats Randall.
Fatality.
And then our main event, which was absolutely a great match, and I thought it was one of my favorite matches between them two. Universal Championship match, Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. We cannot say enough things about Roman Reigns, just how he's been working, but Daniel Bryan has been working as equally as well or even stronger. Damn, this is a hell of a match.
I agree. I would just like to point out again, one of the best things in the quote unquote pandemic era is big match Roman. So yes.
Yeah, 100%. So I'll give this a 5. Like, it was probably the best match of the night. It was probably the most diverse match as well. It made it more. It had the best story going into it and had the best story coming out of it. And to this day, like, I think WrestleMania wise, this been the most interesting story so far into WrestleMania.
But I will also say, to that credit too, is just that they made you accept a triple threat. You remember?
Yeah.
Like,
no, 100%.
Usually people would be pissed off. Like, oh, come on, man, I don't want to watch this. Like, I just want to see Edge. You don't like Edge? But, you know, they made us, or I can say it made it make sense. I like what they showed. I like the story they played for us, like the way things played out, the way Edge like slowly just got more and more angry. And you know what? He's justified.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Daniel Bryan. Get out of here. Go away. Just hang out and then come back next year. That's all you got to do. But yeah, it made sense. I like it.
Nice. Yeah. So, Fastlane, good pay-per-view. I was happy with it.
It was more good than bad. Yes.
Yes. Good story building. Good last stop to WrestleMania. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have 3 Raws and 3 Smackdowns before WrestleMania. So,
gotcha.
It's gonna be interesting. And then it's gonna be a lot of. Yo, I swear to God, I think during April 7th all the way to April 7th, that whole week is like full. Like every day has wrestling on it or something going on. So I feel like we may have to record like twice after WrestleMania and after Takeover.
Well, is it gonna be different people or is it gonna be the same people we already watch? Doing double?
No. Well, so you have Raw on Monday, Hall of Fame on Tuesday, NXT Takeover, Stand and Deliver Wednesday and Thursday, Friday Night SmackDown, WrestleMania Night 1, WrestleMania Night 2.
Okay, so that's like instead of being 4 days, it's gonna be like 6. Oh.
Yeah. And then that's not even the AEW shit and Impact and everything, all this shit we watch.
Well, I don't think anything else is gonna be happening besides the AEW, right?
AEW.
Does Impact do a show around Mania time? Like, don't they just wait?
Yeah, Tuesday. They still film their regular show.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah, which I think is already recorded. So
I got you.
Yeah, they film early, so. It'll be interesting. We'll see. There's a lot of wrestling. So, let's get into the week of wrestling. Monday Night Raw, we kick off. We got some cool stuff.
I think Raw was okay.
Yeah.
Again, with Sheamus and Bobby Lashley. I don't know. I feel like what they doing with the Hurt Business? That's my thing.
So
why were they helping him win and then almost causing him to lose? Like, I thought we went through this already.
Not only that, but him being this almighty and I could whoop your ass and I don't need no one this, I don't need no one that, I don't need doing this, and then all of a sudden you're paying people to fucking take off somebody, and it's like,
yeah, just like,
why?
I'm confused now. Please help me understand. Are you a crime boss now? Like, what's going on?
I don't know. He's probably the one of the worst crime boss I ever met.
Bobby, talk to me.
Yeah.
I need to understand.
So, I don't know what was going on. Sheamus and Bobby was a good match. It's just, again, we've seen this not so long ago.
But even to that point about the back scene, the behind the scenes, no, not the behind the scenes, the backstage shenanigans.
Yeah.
You can still see there's only like 6 guys. And I'm like, where's everybody else? Come on.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, pretty much everyone that goes for the 24/7 title is hired goons for Bobby Lashley now to WrestleMania.
I mean, how are they going to play this? Are they going to play it straight or are they going to play it, silly? Because how can you expect us to take any of those guys seriously?
Yeah.
Like, they're not a threat. It's like sending 5 Dans after somebody.
That's pretty much.
You know what I mean?
Oh, 5 Dans. I just pictured it.
And I love all those guys. I'm talking about people like Drew Gulak, Tozawa. Talking about they had freaking the Lucha House Party, and like I get it, but at the same time, it really makes you see how shallow the locker room is right now.
Yeah, we saw this dude Humberto Carrillo, like full bearded and all.
I was saying he's not been shaving. He's been getting jacked and not shaving his face no more. He's like, I'm a man now, so take him seriously. He's not a jobber to be paid money to do a quote unquote hired hit.
Yeah.
So again, I don't know how to feel.
Yeah, Ricochet was there too.
Yeah, and in the bottom corner, and I felt the worst for him because it's like how the mighty have fallen.
Yeah. Next match, Asuka versus Paint Royce that was actually a really good match. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Peyton. Good job, Peyton. Hopefully you get more opportunities in that sense, but that was a hell of a match. And what I have been saying about Rhea Ripley since the beginning when they announced that she's going to Raw, she's going straight for that title.
I'm not mad, but I'm mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want you to believe so much shit. And they constantly say things about you can't just demand a match, and she just shows up.
Well, and
I'm just saying these are words that have been said on television.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they say that all the time, and they're just like, "Hi, it's my first day. I'm gonna whoop your ass at WrestleMania."
Yeah,
nice. All right, okay. Fine.
Rhea Ripley gets a good pass though.
I'm not arguing. I'm just talking about facts. That's it.
She no Goldberg.
No, nobody's a Goldberg, thankfully.
But it's gonna be Rhea Ripley, Asuka at WrestleMania. I'm excited for that.
It's gonna be good.
I just hope they really push. I hope they really push that rivalry right now. So this week, Asuka gets on Rhea or Rhea gets on Asuka. Start getting that heated up.
Yeah, that's true. True.
The Miz defeats Jeff Hardy, and pretty much Bad Bunny hits El Kabong's him.
I don't know how to feel about it being an El Kabong, but you're not wrong.
El Kabong.
That's so good. Where is he?
I don't know. He's probably still trying to get to a city. Remember the Cartoon Network short?
Yeah, of him like walking in the desert and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, come on! And he took away all the crime, and then he went to a main city and took away all the crime. So they all started moving back to the Wild West, and then he went back to the Wild West. And
yep.
Anyway, good match. Well, Miz and Jeff Hardy, not bad match. I feel bad. Jeff Hardy's kind of jobbing to people now. But Bad Bunny gets El Kabong, so that was fun.
Yeah, like again, it wasn't bad.
Yeah,
it's just, you know what? There's a way Miz could have pivoted into something more interesting.
Yeah,
and involving Jeff Hardy, but yeah, it doesn't feel special when it's just Jeff kind of pissed off that Morrison was out there.
You know 100%. Kofi Kingston defeats AJ Styles, and I think this was probably one of the most funniest segments I've had in a while. Yeah, I burst out laughing. Like, I was giggling the whole time, and I really enjoyed it. And the match was fucking hella great, too. So, I'm actually looking forward to this tag team title match at WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. That was another one that was announced. That was another match announced at WrestleMania. It was New Day versus AJ and Omos.
Yeah, and Omos. Yes. I mean, to be fair, they spent more time on those two than you would think to give them credit. Like, this entire time, though, AJ's been with that guy for a long time.
I like that. I'm happy with that. Like, honestly, at least you built a commodity with them, and they know that they're partners in that sense. So, kudos to that. Like, at least you kept that consistent.
Yes, definitely. And just to say, I mean, if it's somebody you want to be in a tag team for your first time, why not AJ Styles? Right?
Exactly. And he never won a tag title yet, so.
Nice. So first time for everything.
Yeah. We got Drew McIntyre defeating Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. So now we know where the Hurt Business is going to be at right now.
Oh boy, they're gonna be in that locker room, getting hit notices. They better watch out.
Yeah. We got Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler defeat Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke for like the 1,000th time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not much. Special. Yeah, not special. Braun Strowman defeats Elias for the third time within 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm telling you again, seeing how shallow the locker room is right now.
Yeah. And then, go ahead, what you said? Oh, you said mix it up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then our main, pretty much our Raw closed out with Randy Orton summoning the Fiend, and he asks, and he shall receive.
Yes. And he's back and just as crispy as ever.
Yes, he's extra crispy.
It says on the menu, too crispy.
Too crispy. Like, oops,
so
too
you
long.
Want that?
Oops, too long.
It's just, I don't know. I'm not sure about this one, honey. I want the extra crispy. No, I want the too crispy.
Yeah. Impact Wrestling. I did watch Impact Wrestling. It was decent.
Okay.
Let me just get the.
I didn't get to see Dark Elevation this week, so
I did not watch it. I don't think I'm. It's something that's not on my radar right now, but I'll try to catch it one day.
I get you. It's it's a good show. I mean, those types of shows are okay.
Yeah.
Again, I would dare say I prefer them to the actual show. So.
Yeah. Okay. So Impact started off with Deonna Purrazzo versus Jazz. It was an okay match, nothing special. And then we got Eddie Edwards pretty much made a challenge to Carl Anderson. So that was the main event of Impact. What else? We got the TJP versus Ace Austin for the X Division Championship. Ace Austin wins. Good match.
Okay, cool.
Then we also got oh god, I hate how this site does it. We got a Kenny Omega thing that he's pretty much called out Rick Swann that he's gonna take his title, things like that.
Okay.
We had Raju fight Falaba, which was okay. Nothing special. Again, a lot of like just random matches, not a lot of consistent story right now. It's just they're just throwing people on TV right now and then building some things here and there. It was the Don Callis and the Kenny Omega thing. I think it was the highlight. It was a really good promo, and he's just being more cocky than ever. What else we got? And then we got Ace Romero of the Triple XL fought Trey Miguel, and it was an interesting match. It was a huge mad dude versus a tiny guy, and if he sat on him, he would have died.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah. And then pretty much our main event was Carl Anderson versus Eddie Edwards. I think Eddie Edwards lost the match with the spine buster by Carl Anderson. It was a solid match. Impact was okay. I won't give it a crazy score because there's just a lot of random matches. It has its better days. Hopefully it'll get better days soon again. I'll give it a C. No, I'll give it a B minus. The matches were okay. Raw, I'll give a B.
I'll give Raw a B as well.
Yeah. I did not get to watch Dark either, so I don't know anything that happened there.
I got to see regular Dark though.
Yeah, how's the regular Dark?
As usual, I would like to say I like to spot out some highlighted matches for you to check it out if you get the time. It's been a long time since I've seen her wrestle. I forgot she was a wrestler. And her match was pretty alright. It was the Bunny versus Jasmine Allure.
Oh yeah. They kind of just unleashed her again on the main show.
Yes, I saw. I saw her show up on the show and like hit somebody.
Yeah.
But like she actually had a match. I was like, oh yeah, she is a wrestler.
Yeah.
Also, I did see that. I think it was the anniversary of that, the wedding from Impact not too long ago.
Yeah.
So I saw that and I forgot she was the bride and the Blade was the husband. I'm like, oh yeah, aren't they really married too?
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh, but she was a wrestler, so it was okay.
She was.
Yeah. Brian Cage versus I like how you say that. All right. Brian Cage versus Brandon Cutler. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Don't sleep on Brandon Cutler.
Yeah.
He kind of gets an opponent, and he's kind of jobbed out. I'm not even gonna come out with it. He just is jobbed out for the most of the time. And recently, he's been getting a little bit of a personality boost. Not so much yet on Dynamite. He still just is the Young Bucks friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That comes out with the cool ass dragon mask.
Yeah.
But he had a pretty good match with Brian Cage. Like they have chemistry. Like they would. I would just put it this way: up to this point, you wouldn't think that Brian Cage would give an inch for this dude because he's usually getting jobbed out anyway.
Yeah.
But he was selling him, and it was pretty good. So
okay,
I like.
That's not bad.
I would say Fuego del Sol versus JD Drake, but you don't need convincing. But it was good. I'm just trying to make you a Fuego del Sol fan.
Yeah, Fuego del Sol. Okay. That's not the same dude that teamed with the Lucha Penta and Phoenix.
No, that is not that guy.
Okay.
Is that a Radio Kid? I think that guy's name is.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that somebody?
Yeah,
that's a different guy.
Okay. Going to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
I did like Kenny Omega versus Matt Sydal a lot. I thought that match was really good.
Barring the last match, I thought that was the best match. I mean, I was sad at the last match. It had the potential to be the greatest match, but it wasn't. So this match was my favorite match of the show.
Yeah, 100% agree. Adam Page versus Caesar
Bononi. Yeah, Bononi.
Mm-hmm. Former NXT guy. Decent match. It was a clean win for Page.
Yeah, I like that he stands out more than he did because at least he has somewhat of a personality with his pompous haircut and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like the little bit of being with Peter Avalon, you would think it would have hurt him.
Yeah.
But it did him so good. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. I did like the promo from Britt Baker. It looks like they're going to line up fighting again. Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, so that's not done. We're going to see that match again.
Hopefully not like in 2 weeks, please no.
The Pinnacle comes out with the promo and they fight the Varsity Blondes and Dante Martin.
That's just a weird pairing. I just feel like they threw guys to fight them together. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not crazy about the Pinnacle. I see what they're doing. I see what they're getting at. It's a whole like 4 Horsemen thing.
I hear the music and everything.
I get it. But I don't care. It's sad. It's a sad thing that I don't care. The reason why is the fact that we've seen this group being done before many times, and it's just been done better.
You know what? The only part of that I felt was, what was it, Dax?
Yeah.
When you're talking about being the best tag team in professional wrestling.
Yeah.
And it's like professional wrestling. I'm like, see, that's why those guys are that good.
Yeah.
And I get that MJF has a good package of a promo and he can wrestle, but like he's still not that.
Yeah.
And neither is Sean Spears in character wise. Is he that?
Yeah.
And so it kind of feels lopsided.
100%.
It's like you got these two guys that two of them, 2.5 of them, because MJF is on his way. He is gonna be there.
Yeah.
That's not a thing. But it's like we got these two guys, and you hear them and you see them move in the ring. It's like, oh, they're just on a different level. Yeah. And then you got, Spears has not hit yet. Hasn't hit yet.
That doesn't mean Death Valley Driver though.
Yeah, true that.
I like that. Then we got QT's and Cody Rhodes' bullshit. So you had an arm sling on.
I will just put this. Wait, hold on. Okay, I like QT Marshall. don't beat me to him, man. Damn, I know you don't like Cody, but damn, you ain't gotta do QT like that.
QT, he involves himself with Cody. He gets it too.
That's his best friend. Oh shit! Damn,
he did it by association.
Well, he's mad at him, so maybe you can find that common bond.
So hopefully he kicks his ass.
I hope so.
Take the other.
I'm hoping so. Yes.
So he has 2 slings.
And then he says, "I hope that you can't hold your kid." He's like, "Damn, you're right."
Man. You know what's fucked up is the fact that he had the sling because he was selling the Pentagon on Strike, but I was like, yeah, I like the fact that you're wearing a sling now. You're clearly move your arm when you pinned Pentagon last week.
Yeah, that adrenaline is a hell of a thing.
Oh, man.
Just saying. But you know what would be good? This is character work that nobody would do. Is if, like you said, QT Marshall hurt his other arm, and they went through the trouble of filming Cody in the hospital with Brandy, and she's like, hold the baby, and he's like, I can't.
That's fucked up.
I'm just saying, that's a small little detail that nobody would do, but it would make so much sense.
That's fucked up.
Let me direct some wrestling. Come on. You want drama? That's drama.
That's drama. You can't hold it. Hey, I'll hold him with my teeth. Holding her like a fucking stork.
Keep your mask on, sir. He just, a single tear rolls down his cheek and gets his mask wet. And I'm just like, oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh, damn. You're fucked up.
That's not, come on, that wasn't even violence. That wasn't sexuality. That was just great old storytelling. Come on, that's drama. NT, you want drama? I got drama. I got drama. Cody Rhodes does not have drama.
No, he doesn't. And if he doesn't really have a broken arm either, because he kept moving the damn sling.
Oh man!
Anyway, move on. AEW World Tag Team Champions Young Bucks team with Brandon Cutler versus the Lucha Brothers and Laredo Kid.
Laredo Kid.
There you go. You know what I feel about the Young Bucks matches.
I get it. But I will say, I'll say it was good. I thought it was all right match. I know it was everything in the kitchen sink, but I thought it was all right.
Yeah, it was entertaining for a while. It's just I get bored really fast when it comes to that.
I will say, Mark, though, it did have I thought the storytelling piece was good.
Yeah.
When Kenny came out at the end.
Yes,
because it made sense.
Yeah.
That made sense. Yeah. He's like, if we're supposed to be the elite, why is that guy out here? Why was I not the first person? And like, so he got pissed off. And see, his character work is pushing everything along nicely, I feel.
Yeah.
So.
And he got himself power drive. And with the thumbs up.
And he was bleeding from the mouth.
Yeah. Oh man. Nyla Rose loses to Tay Conti. I was actually really surprised that Conti got the win off of this, but I was happy with that. It was a solid match.
Solid match? Okay, good. I did not see this match. I was hoping to watch it.
And then our main event was defending champ Darby Allin versus John Silver. I wanted to like this match a bit more. I know Silver kind of fucked his arm up like midway in this match.
It was like 5 minutes left to go, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that was an ugly fall too. Very ugly.
But it wasn't even... go back. I saw it because I was, when you hear somebody gets hurt, you don't see the match. You kind of watch the match like, is this it? Is this it? Like It kind of changes how you watch it. And what happened to him was, you can't even predict that because you can see his arm like kind of bend the wrong way. I'm like, ugh.
That was ugly.
Ugh. And thankfully his boy was right there for him, but they had 5 minutes to go, and that kind of took my mind out of the match. At that point, I'm like, I'm watching a wounded man that try to finish a performance at that point. You know what I'm saying?
And then Darby attacks Dark Order for no reason.
I mean, cuss Sting.
There There was no reason there. There was no reason. They didn't even try to attack him. They didn't try to like cause him to match. They were checking out their dude. They had bullshit. He's just like, you know what? I'm angry. And then
no. I'm just being nice to him because I like Darby Allin. But listen, if you having a wrestling match and 7 dudes is standing there, you gonna be kind of paranoid. Come on.
Nah, he did it for no reason. They didn't give him beef. They weren't trying to stop your match or anything like that. You asshole. But then again, and then guess what we got? Another brawl.
It's Sting. And then some lady was out there, and Tay Conti came out and was fighting. So is she in the Dark Order? I don't know.
Yeah, she's part of the Dark Order.
No, but not yet. She doesn't have a number yet.
She homies of the Dark Order.
Yeah. They have her on the thing. Her and Hangman on the like ally list.
Yeah.
But she doesn't have a number yet. So
we'll get her number.
Hopefully.
She's been killing it. I've been really happy to see her getting that.
99 and 1/3 is her number.
99 1/3. There you go.
Because NJ is 99, so she has to be like in 1/3.
Yeah, or 98.
I guess, right? 98.
Yeah. 90s.
She's number 100. There you
go. And then guess what? We ended with a brawl.
I was laughing and thinking it worked the whole time.
So. You know what was a weird fucked up fact that I kind of read? There have been more brawls in AEW TV than women matches.
Oh my god. Is it in the double digits more?
Yeah.
That's rough.
They love their brawls, man. They're like, yeah, I'm angry.
I'm angry. It's like somebody throws a chair in the Boondocks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
I'm angry.
That's it.
All right. AEW, I'm gonna give it a B-.
I'm gonna give it a B. I wasn't too engaged with the Cody stuff. I'm happy somebody else is mad at him. The tag match, I wasn't feeling that 4-way match. I was like, 3-way match, whatever. And I was kind of sad to see my homie, the Meat Man, got hurt. So
yeah,
that sucks.
So yeah, NXT. Pretty much we kick off with Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai defeating the women's champ Io Shirai and Zoe Starks. That was actually a really solid match.
Mm-hmm. That was a good match.
Yep. Then we get Killian Cross defeats Oney Lorcan and pretty much we've got. My fault. I missed out. Bronson Reed defeats LA Knight. I was actually really surprised by that.
Yeah, I was saying I love how this feud is going between those two.
Yeah,
I'm glad for the seriousness with a bit of humor. So it was all good to me. Yeah. And that splash looks ridiculous.
Yeah, he killed him. He lost the rib or so.
Flies and he takes an extra second up there. He's like, damn, he reminds
me of Bam Bam.
Mm-hmm. I see that 100%.
Yeah. Killian Cross defeats Oney Lorcan. Good match.
Yes, that was a good match. Listen, I'm just saying, Oney Lorcan needs some recognition. That's a big dude to be slapping him in the face like that.
Yeah.
So
it's like, what's the worst that can happen?
That's a tough son bitch. He talks in all caps for a reason.
Yeah. NXT UK champion Walter defeats Drake, the asshole. And then Tommaso Ciampa comes out and pretty much he tells him the title's he's interested in that title. And pretty much he chops the shit out of him and then they make a match for TakeOver.
There was no way Ciampa's winning that title. Yeah. I'm sorry.
He got shaved that head bald and then he could probably win it.
I mean, unless he's gonna go to the UK.
Yeah.
Don't just take their belt. Damn.
NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon defeat Mercedes Martinez and Aaliyah. Good match.
Mm-hmm. Good match.
Good title defense.
I like that Shotzi and Mercedes, like they get along really good.
Yeah.
Like so. I mean, it's mostly Mercedes. Martinez is kicking her ass, but whatever.
Yeah. Then we got the NXT Cruiserweight Champion Jordan Devlin who defeats Kushida. Amazing match. Then it ends with Shawn Michaels coming out, putting a ladder in the ring, and saying that they are going to fight in a ladder match. Cruiserweight champ versus Cruiserweight champ.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
That could be a show stealer.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a week, the wrestling week stealer.
That's true.
Yeah, it has a lot of potential there. And then we end NXT with Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole. They agreed to unsanctioned match at NXT Stand and Deliver. I love the whole shit that he went to his gym and they just fighting outside the fucking place. And I'm digging the whole thing. At least you're you're going full out with the storyline. It's ridiculous, but I love it. Give me the ridiculousness.
I'm just mad they didn't twist him up in a pretzel. You can't walk into a man's jiu-jitsu gym like that and not get twisted up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like he should have been half a pretzel.
Hell yeah.
NXT, I'll give a A+.
I'd agree. Definitely A+. A lot, like pretty much all the matches I saw, like I was very much into them. So
yeah, and they do a hell of a job. Keep it up. And then we go to Friday Night SmackDown.
Yes, sir.
We got Daniel Bryan, Universal title demands, and him and Edge had amazing promos against each other. And Edge lines up kicking his ass and trying to chair throw him and everything. It was crazy.
It was crazy. He tried to get Roman too.
Yeah,
like, it was all through the night. So, I mean, can you blame him?
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, Seth Rollins and defeats Shinsuke Nakamura again. Like I said on the pay-per-view, Nakamura should have got one of these matches. Another solid match though.
Yes, I thought it was pretty good.
Apollo Crews, Otis, and Chad Gable defeat Biggie and the Street Profits. Fun match.
It's amazing how good Gable and Otis can make those types of matches. Like those dudes are just fun. Because you know what? I'll be honest. Even last year, some of their four-man tag matches, even when it was still heavy machinery, still good. Like stick Otis in a multi-man match, and he's always just making it shine. Like, good.
Bianca Belair defeats Natalya. I thought we were going to get like a building on Natalya, and then they already put her in the match to lose. But really good match, really good showcase, and Bianca Belair slapped Sasha Banks until next Friday.
Her taste is gone. Have you seen it?
She's still knocked out through Friday. And
well,
then
that's why she ain't posted recent pictures on her Instagram. They all from a photo shoot.
And then our main event was Rey Mysterio defeats Dolph Ziggler, which kind of puts him in the tag team picture. So I think at WrestleMania you're going to get the Dirty Dogs versus Mysterio and Dominic.
I mean, after everything that's happened to them, they can at least win the championships, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Still the man with the worst year in WWE, right? Mysterio.
Yep. And then Cesaro, the whole Cesaro swing outside in the backstage was crazy.
Just everything Seth Rollins did, again, as a character, he's one of the best parts of the show.
No, 100%.
And I love Corey mentioned, and they're doing it because they're paying more attention to him because he actually reacts when things happen.
Yeah.
Video on the screen, you see him watching it, and you hear Corey say, and he's subjected to that horror. I'm like, oh my god! I love how they're always playing it up. So
good. What do you give SmackDown?
A+. Everything was good.
A+.
I mean, how do you fix that with Natty? Like, she can't beat Bianca Belair.
She can't beat Bianca Belair, but I think they should not just put her in the match.
But she got a fight, right?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Well, if you don't do those two, where's the other women at?
You have Carmella. You have the Wyatt Squad. Billie Kay.
When's she gonna put some boots back on? Come on.
Miss Billie Kay.
I did as well. Yes.
You saw her jump rope competition thing?
No, I did not.
Yeah,
I need to see that.
She did a challenge for I think the Special Olympics. It was like a jump rope challenge, and she did it.
Oh, okay.
She had it in her resume.
Well, at least there's video footage of her doing these things, right?
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna give SmackDown a solid A.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's our weekend wrestling. Podcast we listened to. Oral Sessions with Bailey was a really good one. I always shout out the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. They always have great stuff. They always talk about new toy news and everything like that. What else I listened to this week? I listened to the New Day pod. Listen to that one. It's hilarious. They're always hilarious.
Yes, sir.
And we still need big money Kofi though.
Mm-hmm. Did he come back?
Nah, we just need a run. He needs a run. He needs a good run.
I agree.
What else? I listened to Dean Malenko on Talk is Jericho. Was interesting. He talked about his Parkinson's disease and shit like that. So it was like an interesting conversation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's and Cameron Grimes. To the moon. On After the Bell. Really good conversation. Definitely check that out.
Okay, I'll definitely make sure to check that one out.
So, I'm gonna make this the gripe session maybe like every 3 weeks or every 2 weeks that we'll do it, just so it won't always be the same thing.
Okay.
And so we go through the gripes. What are some gripes you have with just in general? Could be anybody.
Well, one of the gripes I brought up this week, which was a pretty decent in terms of complaints for wrestling this week, we don't really just sit around and complain for no reason. So I really was like, this week was a pretty good week, right?
Yeah.
But again, you heard me say tropes.
Yeah.
There's certain things that. Okay, listen. We know it's PG. We know it's aimed, some, especially WWE stuff, is aimed for children, right? But even AEW, which will have blood on television, maybe at the 9 o'clock hour, just saying, that the tropes and the way you insult people's intelligence with certain things, when it's like wrestling has been around for so long, and when people get to talking about, the evolution of wrestling, it can't be your old man wrestling.
Yeah,
I understand that, but certain things need to go away. And I said that about the pay-per-view. When you have a tag team match against people who are somehow, they're too cocky to be on the same team.
Yeah,
but they're really, really good. It's like you realize that you can win the match without making them catty. You can win the match without making them, look stupid. Yeah. And I think that's what they did. It's just like, you're two grown adults. You know what happens inside and outside of a wrestling ring. You got to come up with different ways to do these things, man.
Yeah. I think you could have easily made one heel as well. Like there's no definitive heel in this rivalry between Sasha and Bianca.
Well, no, that's not true. That's not true, Mark. I'll tell you why.
Right.
The Thunderdome is telling us to boo.
Yeah.
Because on Friday, the Thunderdome booed Sasha.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's kind of one of the things I don't like about the Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Is like they kind of... You see what I'm saying? It makes it worse when you realize that this is the plan and they're sitting there. We want you to feel this way about this.
Yeah.
Don't have your own natural reaction. We want you to boo. We want you to yay. We want you to say yes at this point. Like, that kind of sucks.
No, 100%. I agree with that. Like, there's other ways, especially in that tag match, you could have did other ways. Like, seeing that Sasha was the baby face. Although the heel of the whole thing, right? Bianca Belair goes for the pin, and that's where Sasha attacks.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Like, they don't have... Yeah.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah, just to get the better of the person. I didn't give a fuck about the title. I just wanted to fucking take you out before WrestleMania.
Agreed.
Yeah, so those shit like that. Like, I could agree with that. That's a good one. That's really good because there's a lot of tropes in especially in this in nowadays wrestling and stuff like that. It's always like the same patterns too. Like we always will get we watch wrestling every fucking day for the last 6 years. We've been doing this cast and shit like that, and it's crazy the fact that you just again it goes into the same patterns of things. Surprised me. That's all I asked. Surprised me. you know what my gripe was gonna be is when they announce a wrestler when they could easily make that a surprise appearance and have a better reaction.
True. Okay.
I hate that.
What's the most recent example?
Rhea Ripley.
It
was predictable.
Yeah, right.
I've been calling that since like last month. That Rhea's going to Raw and going directly for Asuka.
True.
I've been saying that like since the Royal Rumble winner. I said Rhea Ripley's going to Raw and fighting Asuka. I knew that for a fact. You could have saved it. You didn't have to like promote her. She could promote herself. Her character is her character. She's a badass, 100%. And honestly, I don't think she needs the help in that sense. You could have focused on building Asuka to be that opponent that Rhea Ripley deserves. That's what you should have done. Instead of focusing on, oh, she's going to be here Monday. She's going to be this. She's the nightmare. She's this. She's that. We know that. Let her go and be the nightmare and not just go and talk. Like, honestly, I feel like Rhea Ripley should have came in and destroyed Asuka and then grabbed that title and just looked at her and then looked at WrestleMania. That's how I would have did Rhea Ripley.
I mean, when you just say it like that, what do you think of when somebody's a badass? Them having a civil conversation or them beating the hell out of somebody?
Exactly.
So, yeah, it makes perfect sense. I mean, it's not like we're talking about two people meeting for lunch. We're talking about two people who wrestle in a wrestling ring.
Yeah, exactly. So that was I think that's a gripe with me. And it's been like that for a while because there's guys that I feel like they's like, oh, returning this week. I was like, yeah, I didn't really have to announce him return. He could have just showed up, and I would have been more excited for that.
I agree.
There's another one that. Oh, did I? You know what? I just had a mind for it. I just went blank with that. But yeah, that was something that I will say that has been an issue. It's the fact that I wish they really pushed for more surprises. And less like having to make sure they're gonna be here and here. Yeah, you're gonna tell me like 10 times on everything like they're coming. But I'd rather actually get that surprise, that reaction, and be like, oh shit, that's the moment that you want. Like again, wrestling it's a thing of moments. The things that you remember in wrestling most of the time are moments.
Mm-hmm.
And like again, you know what we have not seen in a long time.
What's that?
A good ring clear out. Like, remember when Austin came back and just fucked up everyone and threw everyone out the ring and stunned everybody and then ended the show that way?
Well, that's not realistic. We can't have one man do that, can we? Unless it's Brock Lesnar.
Man, we haven't had that shit in years. Those were fucking cool. Like, you remember when fucking Kane returned and things like that? He clears the ring out, suplexes everybody. Or probably one of the best SmackDown endings ever is when every single person hit their finisher in the end and it ended with Austin fucking Stone Cold stunning people.
Yeah.
No, it ended with Rock bottoming him finally.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, I understand what you mean by somebody just whooping everybody's ass.
I miss that. Like, I don't think we had that shit in a long time.
Because they don't let that happen because of the complaint we have, the quote unquote 50-50 booking thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, what? Name one person besides Drew that seems literally unstoppable.
I feel like
I'm just saying, Roman Reigns? But I feel like he doesn't feel unstoppable. He feels smart.
Yeah.
He feels like he does. It's not the same type of dominance, is what I'm saying.
No.
He's not gonna. Roman Reigns isn't his character. Is not gonna walk into the ring and beat everybody up.
Yeah.
He's gonna wait in the back until everybody's beat up.
Yeah.
And then come and get you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Drew McIntyre seems like the guy who gets into a 2-on-1 situation and beats up everybody. But we don't. That's another thing about the time that we're in right now is that unfortunately it's not a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it can't just be 50 dudes out there who are jobbers or mid-carders getting beat up because there's not that many people there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be the Lucha House Party. It's going to be the Lucha House Party, Drew Gulak, Akira Tozawa, and they're going to get up, take a finisher, roll out the ring, run all the way around the ring, get back in, and take another one just to make it look like there's more people. Because it's like,
well,
you know what I'm saying?
Tozawa bring his ninjas.
They probably let them go. I'm just saying, like, it just seemed like there's nobody else there.
There was too many. Like, yo, you got budget cuts.
Budget cuts. Nah. COVID. Nah, you gotta stay home. Sorry, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I got for the gripes.
Yep.
I think they're good.
I agree.
I liked our two picks. And the last time I saw like a ring clear out, that like I haven't seen that in so many years. Austin was the best one at it, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Austin hit everything, hit everyone with everything and things like that. But again, I missed that kind of shit. I thought it was actually really cool when they did shit like that. And again, I remember a lot of the Kane returns and things like that. Shout outs to Kane. Getting announced that he's going to be part of the WWE Hall of Fame, which I'm very, very, very happy for him.
Congratulations.
It's Kane and Great Khali got announced.
Oh, I saw Great Khali. I was just laughing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So.
All right.
But Kane, 100% well deserved. Kane is such an amazing dude, and honestly, I have like a personal history with Kane. Like, I took my niece to signings with him, and he treated her so well and loved her and things like that. It was actually really cool. We got to really talk to Kane for like a half hour and just really pick his mind and things like that. He was extremely nice, extremely cool dude. And then also, he's like one of my favorite characters. Like, who did not get surprised when that fucking fire burned and he came out with the red and black suit and just fucking fucked people up? That's what I miss. I miss a lot of those Kane moments. But yeah, I'm extremely happy for Kane. I hope Taker inducts him, which I think is most likely is going to be the person to do so, or Daniel Bryan. His best friend.
That's pretty funny.
Cool. But yeah, congrats to Kane. Congrats to Great Khali. There's a big rumor that Rob Van Dam is going to be next.
Okay.
And
I'm just going to point this out. That's why Christian left to AEW.
Yeah.
How did Great Khali get in before him? You heard the ballad. He was like, no, you guys are joking.
Yeah, no, but he also, exactly. He was like, oh, fuck this. I'm leaving.
I'm gone.
I'll risk my life for there.
Like, nah, I'm good. Bye.
Man. So, yeah, I guess that's it.
Yes, sir.
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. You can find us on Red Cycle Inc. on Spotify. It's the easiest way to get all our podcasts in one source, especially if you're on an Android phone. Follow us. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, Twitch TV, YouTube, SoundCloud, all Merc with the Mic. Follow our Facebook pages, the Wrestling Babble page and the Red Cycle Inc. page. And that's it.
Yes, sir. Make sure you do the same. Follow us everywhere, Red Cyclone Inc. That is YouTube. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. We are on SoundCloud as well as Spotify. So check us out.
Yep.
And we got a WordPress, y'all. Look at those videos on there and check out the pictures too.
Yep. Check those out. I may do a gameplay Twitch for Retromania, which nice. I plan up buying on the Xbox just because I couldn't wait longer for my Switch code to get emailed to me on the 30th. So I was like, you know what, I'll support this game. I kind of want to see them do another game like this. So support that small company, because honestly it's pretty much a really small team that did this game. It's a really fun game. It's again, if you like WrestleFest on the arcade, this is this is like the closest thing to a sequel to that plays exactly the same, just a bit more adaptable with the controllers because it actually tells you what to do. It has a story mode, it has a 10 pounds of gold mode, it has regular verses, things like that, so definitely check that out. But I might be switching that soon because it's a really cool, fun game, and I'm enjoying it.
Nice. Glad to hear.
Yep. Peace out, laters. And always remember, follow the Jinkies.
Because he got them sandwiches.
And he stole them from Great Khali.
Nah, I would love a picture of those two just sharing sandwiches.
I will love a picture with Great Khali and Jenkins. And his stubby ass legs.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right. Peace.